Well, you've had quite a few big wins as of late, right? So, Schaffner Pharmacy, tell me a little bit about that. I went to Google Street View and drove around your town, and it is incredibly picturesque. You're about an hour south of the Canadian border, I guess. Just beautiful landscape. It looks like an amazing community, and you've recently moved into a new building. Tell me a little bit about the pharmacy itself.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We're about an hour south of the Canadian border, about an hour north of Seattle, so sandwiched in there. The Pacific Northwest is beautiful in its own right. You know, we have the mountains 30 minutes from the pharmacy, the water's 20 minutes away. So really kind of, I think there's a lot of beautiful places in the country, but this is one of them. And so, our town for the most part is, I think still rural, about 11,000 people, but it's actively growing as we see people push out of Seattle and, more people are working remotely. They're looking for this exact type of community. And so it's kind of the perfect situation for us where we've really become, just like most independent pharmacies, a major part of the community and the healthcare delivery system within it. And so, we acquired a building that was an old bank. It had been vacant for several years. So we gutted and remodeled it. Moved into it July 18th. And along with the pharmacy, we opened up a coffee shop called Apothecary Coffee within the space as well, which is something I've always wanted to do, but our previous space just didn't allow for it. So it's been a really fun journey. Getting into the coffee business, totally different than prescriptions, where you can set your own price and there's no audits, TIRs. Yeah, nobody comes back and audits you on a latte 6 months later. So it's been really fun. And to see how the two businesses are symbiotic and how it really changes the sort of the culture and the feel within the pharmacy and relaxes people. It's been such a cool journey. So,
yeah, I mean, that's such a kind of a natural fit with the coffee culture and that part of the country is, kind of ever present. And you're right. I think it does kind of slow it down a little bit and make it more of even more of a community hub.
Absolutely. I think, when we look at what our pharmacies do, I mean, especially in smaller towns, the pharmacy a lot of times is sort of a social gathering place. I mean, how many times do you have patients in line to pick something up and, Jim's behind them and they start talking about, what happened at the football game last night or whatever it might be. And so the coffee just really helps to increase that feeling, that vibe. And so people are coming in, just hanging out, sitting by the fireplace now. And we love that. And so, you have patients waiting on vaccines or waiting on prescriptions. They'll grab a cup of coffee with their spouse or their friends. And it's kind of heartwarming to see that, because when you're remodeling the place and you're spending all this money, you're hoping people use it. It's kind of like throwing a party or just a really expensive party and hoping somebody shows up. So it's been a ton of fun. I'm really enjoying it.